It's day 3 of our trip and day 2 of our road trip. Headed from Seattle all the way to, where will we end up? I don't know yet. But if we see a sign that says big tree, we are going to follow that sign and see the big tree. How big is this tree? Let's see.
Touch it.
On to our next stop, another beautiful beach. This one is Ruby Beach.
A bit easier than climbing over the logs, huh?
Two stops into our morning and we still haven't had our coffee break yet. So it's time for a coffee break. One thing wonderful about this part of the country is that there are coffee shacks everywhere. You just drive up to them and order there's usually a pretty long menu of just about any kind of coffee you can want. And they're all delicious. You're never too far away from one. We're about to cross the Astoria Megler Bridge, which connects Washington to Oregon across the Columbia River. It's about 4 miles long.
This bridge looks familiar. Oregon! Welcome to Oregon. Am I turning around?
Cannon Beach, which is famous for, well, there it is, Haystack
There's something
Rock.
on that rock over there.
Quite different from the rocky beaches that we had just come from in Washington. Cannon Beach was an entirely different kind of beautiful. Massive, deep, long sand beach. And even though there were people on this beach, it really didn't matter how many people were there. The beach was so massive, we all had our own space. And now heading away from the coast and inland a bit to Portland. Our first stop is Powell's Bookstore. Portland is going through a bit of a rough patch right now, but it's still an eclectic feast for the senses.
Thanksgiving dinner at Artopia
Where's that, dear?
in Portland, Oregon.
Stay tuned for our next stop, a haunted hotel.